Let's fight. Welcome in the ring. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Let's fight. Stay tight. Let's fight. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. TGIF. Let's fight, guys. It's the sixth day of May. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Wherever you folks are joining us from, welcome in the ring. Fired up, guys, and ready to go. And we hope you guys are as well. Whether you're joining us on Twitter, you guys are joining us on LinkedIn, you're joining us on Facebook, the Blue Meta app, or you're a tuber, you guys are joining us on YouTube. Good to have each and every one of you catch. Good to see you here. Onesta Wardine, good to see you here. Yvonne Daly and Roxanne, good to see you as well. And Diane Fordyce and Don Raymond, great to see each and every one of you fantastic folks. Cecile and Carletta Reynolds and Kesh Sharma, of course, and Henrietta Lancaster. Good to see you. Sandra Broderson, good to see you. Chisel Chipper, strapped in. Quite all right tonight. Good to have you. Janet Edwards and Petal George. Let's fight, guys. Really good to have you guys. Trust you had a great day. Trust you had a fantastic day, a productive day, energy-filled day. Fired up. Hope you hit the ground running today, guys. Good to have each and every one of you here. Let's fight. We ready to go. Where y'all be? Where y'all at? Where y'all there? We're fired up at this end, Don Raymond. Fired up at this end, Siobhan McDonald, Everett Small, and Derek Smith. Auntie Sandra Hanover, good evening to you. All valid viewers only. Only valid viewers, Auntie Sandra. Good to have you. Yonette Benjamin and Sheena Hazel, Andrew Cuthbert, Pace and Power, Tessa Isaacs. Great to have you as well. Juliet Johnson, good to have you. Sandra Brothers and Carol Chester is here too. I see Wilton Blue. We see you. Keith Evans and Latoya Spencer. Welcome in the ring. We only want credible comments. We only want valid viewers. Maxie, good to see you. Susan Kansas, great to see you as well. And Yonette Benjamin, Marlon Reynolds, Marlon Tony, great to see you. We hope that you guys are having a big old fantastic evening. We're heading into the weekend. Emily Durant, we trust you had a good week. You had a powerful week. Good to see you, Paul Bourne. Trust you made some money, Paul. Pace and Power, Alex Powell, and all you other folks like Diane Fordyce and John. How are you folks? How y'all be? How y'all at? Where y'all there? Great to have each and every one of you. Maureen Chechesterport. Maureen, how you doing? Maureen, thanks for the thing. Pace and Power. Thanks for the things. Plural. Maureen Chichester, shout out. Respect, man. Y'all don't mind me, Maureen business shucks. Y'all too damn fast. Share the damn live stream instead. Smash, smash, smash that emoji button. Guys, lots to share with you tonight. We're not coming up the mark for nothing less than 500 shares. Let's go, guys. Don't waste our time. We're fired up here. Bob Annie, we're fired up. Faith and Power. Diane Fordyce. Koana Mingo. Janet Edwards. Doylin Richards. Good to see you guys. There's Hollingsworth. Yep. Good to see you. Ronald Warrell and Bob Annie. Dolores Dunny. Faith and Power. Ring the damn bell. Share the live stream, smash the emoji button, and you guys know you got to partner with us. Maureen. Just not walking the walk, but talking the talk, folks, and walking the walk. Pace and Power. Maureen again, thanks for the thing. Mimi Hendricks and Deborah Clark, all the way from Barbados. Deborah, thank you as well for the thing, Deborah. Thanks for the thing. Y'all too fast. Y'all left me business alone, man. Maureen and Deborah and all the other folks. Roxanne Odessa Jacobs. And Erwin John Cook and Marie Selby, come on down. It's fight night. Good to have you, Ryan Craig, and all the other valid viewers watching us. Credible comments only. Sonia Williams, good to see you as well. The names are rushing by. Antoinette Pastano. I see Gail Ali Cook, Rami Leander, Tanya Cummins, Pace and Power. Good to have each and every one of you guys here with us. We are fired. Share the damn live stream. Nothing less than 500 shares to come up the mark, folks. Let's end the week strong. Pace and Power. Give me noisy tonight. Who backs lose? Gail Granger. Good to see you, Melissa McLennan. Dion Ayana, people standing word. Pace and Power. Faith and power. And we want to shout us out some nurses. All of the nurses out there. It is International Nurses Day, believe it or not. Shout out to my mother, Lynette, my aunt, Elizabeth. Shout out to all you fantastic. Auntie Sandra Hanover. Shout out to you as well. Yep. Good to have you guys. Good to have you guys. Eva Jarek, respect and manners. Auntie Jillian, respect and manners. All the hardworking nurses out there, especially at Linden, who are under so much pressure, under so much struggle. Shout out, respect and manners. International Nurses. If God be for us, nurses, who can be against us? Who can be against us? Good to see you there. I see Linda Booker. I see Yvonne Lamy, Angie, Christenberg, and Vicky Ramlagan. I see Larry Crawford. Joanne Stewart is here as well. Joanne Stewart is here as well. Joanne Stewart, all of the nurses who make a difference. Great to have you here. Winston Henry, Lola John, Nicola Daniels, Vicky. Good to see you, Vicky Penelope Hudson, folks. Pace and power. Share the damn live stream. Smash that emoji button for us, guys. Boots on the ground. Share. We ain't coming off the ground for nothing less. Come on, guys. Pick up the pace. It's Friday, but we can pick up the pace. You know how we do it here. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. We're not backing them. Pick it up. Pick up the pace. Pace and power. Good to have you here with us, guys. Share the live stream. Share. Oh, we are about a third of the way there. Come on, guys. Pick it up today. The 12th day of May is International Nurses Day, and we're giving our shout out early. You know, we start the celebration here early. Of all the nurses, 6 days to go, guys. But we starting with celebration now. Peace and power. I wonder what I can tell some of them nurses. It's the 12th of May, guys. I wonder what I can tell some of them nurses locally. Wicked, stink, and dirty. I'm going to be talking about some of what's happening at Linden with our nurses, at Linden Hospital Complex, and all the issues and events in Linden, guys. Pace and power. Good to have you guys here with us. Ring the damn bell. Share the damn live stream. We're a third of the way, guys. Pick up the pace. Let me go. Pick up the pace. Your Kindy Grant, pick up the pace. Share the live stream back to your group. Share to your profile. Send it to a frenemy. Send it to the side chick. Send it to the main squeeze. Share, guys, and smash that emoji. But y'all know how we do things. It's pace and power. Pace bowling at this end. Good to have each and every one of you. You know, guys, we can accomplish just great things together. Tremendous things together. Together, we can do it. So share the live stream. Smash that emoji button. Pace and power. Fired up. Ready to go. We're looking good. Come on, guys. Come on. Pace and power. We're challenging ourselves this evening to do what we know we can do. Pace and power. We got the numbers. We can do it. Carolina Reynolds. Bing, bang, bing. Bing, bang, bing. Good to have you guys. Bernadette Duncan. Family. Basil Clark. Barbani. Doylin Cook. Roxanne Odessa. Maureen Chichester Paul. Good to see you, Maureen. Roxanne Liverpool. Pace and power. Y'all there where y'all be where y'all at. Fired up. Well, y'all know y'all boy. Bolsonaro is here. Bolsonaro is here, folks. Pace and power. We're going to be touching on that. Share the damn live stream. Smash that emoji button. Parish Ram Kishore. Good to see you here nonetheless. Good to have you here, Junior Gibbs. Good to have you here, Linda Booker, Roger Norris. Good to have you. Roger, how are you doing? So good to have you in the ring this evening. So good to have you ringside, pelting some punches. Brenda Bailey, good to see you. Brenda Belcher. Brenda, she's in the ring. Good to have you, Brenda. And Mark, and Bob, and Roll. Welcome. Roll said he's fired up. He's fired up. I'm fired up too, ready because y'all holding me back. Listen to me, man. Share the damn life. Hold my shot. Hold my jacket. Hold something. Fired up, Don Nelson. And ready to go. Only valid viewers we want. Only valid viewers. Only credible comments. Yolanda, we there, Yolanda. Good to see you. As soon I saw Maureen today, believe it or not. Really good to see Maureen. We big, but we looking good. Good. As soon as I saw Maureen today, Maureen said, we there. I said, hey, bonafide. That's the passport, right? Guys, Good to see you. Fired up, ready to go. Nothing keeping us down. Koana, Mingo, good to have you guys. A little Kenrick, Bob Annie, Richard Fordyce, Wilton Blue, we see you. Sukchan, Sud Harry says fired up, ready to go. Marvin Major, we see you out there. I see Richard Moriah. I see Roger Norris, Vanessa De Silva, Alison Cortez is here as well. Good to see you, Donna, Levan, and Wilma Grant. Wilma, how are you doing? Wilma, thanks for the ting. Thanks for the ting, Wilma. Some of y'all are so fast, so good. Yes, and things so we can say thank you to. Thanks for the thing. And Sid and all the other folks. Marsha Glasgow, pace the power. I can ring the bell for Marsha. Marsha, I see you a little bit. Trust you good. I trust all is well, Marsha. Good to see you. Good to see you, Marsha. Munishwar Narain is in the house. Good to see you, Munishwar. And Brian, it's up to Brian. I hope that's how it's pronounced. I see Kwame is here. Kwame is here. I ain't trusting Kwame too much, but welcome nonetheless. Good to have Claudette Felix and Paula Benjamin. Guys, have you taken the opportunity to share that live stream for us and smash that emoji? But you know what you gotta do? Share the live stream. And you gotta smash that emoji button. Smash it, folks. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. We're not backing down. Let's go, guys. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. I'm ready to go. Fired up. Ready to go. And hope you guys are as well. Fired up. Ready to go. Share. Respect and manners to our professionals. Respect and manners to our nurses. Respect and manners to our teachers. You guys know what you got to do. We got the numbers. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. We're not backing down. And we're about to start, ready to get into the fight card. Guys, we are fired up at this end. And we are ready to go. We trust that you guys are as well. Alfred Smith and Bernadette Duncan, Maureen Chichester, Denise London Welchman, all the folks joining us on Twitter, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, across social media, all those pages, all of the trolls. Good night to you guys as well. You guys make our evenings what they are. We thank you for coming by. Stick around. Lots for you to comment about. Credible comments only. That's what we're looking at. And valid viewers. Good to have you folks. I see Diane Fordyce is here. Glenna Jones is here. Glensis Mingo Burns is here. Alison Henry. Shelly Bannister is here. Good to see you, Shelly Bannister. Junior Austin is here. Alicia Campbell. How are you doing, Alicia Campbell? Good to see you. And Rowena Williams, Tanya Cummins is here. Shirley Crichton is here as well. Roxanne Odessa Jacob says, pace and power. Wilma Garnett, good to see you as well. Hope all is well. Leslyn Patrice Hamilton, good to see you. Sukchan wants to know what's in the fight, guys. We are fired up at this end and we are ready to go. How about you? We there. And we're so happy that you guys are here with us too, y'all. That makes all the difference in the world, guys. Makes all the difference in the world. Where are we starting from? For information. Government ministers, take note. High officials of the administration, take note. Because we know some things y'all don't see because y'all not moving. The lethargy has stepped in. Take note. For your information, FYI. Well, the pensioners, especially those folks, in the Burbis River, they are complaining. That has been months, guys. It has been months, and they have not received their pensions. They are complaining. They say now they bring it every 6 months against every month under the previous administration. They say they bring it every 6 months now. And even when they bring it, they say them boys ain't coming out the boat. Them boys stay by the waterfront, and the pensioners, them big people, some with ailments, some with disabilities, got to trudge down to the waterfront in the Burbis River to collect their pension. They say it's even so bad. If they're moving too slow, the boat go away and left them without giving them their pension. Is a country we living in? Or is it a civilized plantation, according to the late, great national poet, Martin Carter? Is it a country? Or is it a civilized plantation? So take note. Please take note. Vindhya Prasad, your name calling. Vindhya Prasad, your name calling for the pension. The pensioners said they are not receiving their pension. One pensioner called me, she said, I'm wheelchair bound. And these Jagabat trench crappos, parasites, Nakovakamites, Hittites, Hippocytes, got me running to the bank every month. No pension is there. And then they say they care. This is the kind of thing we got to put up with. This is the kind of stuff we got to put up with. The pensioners feel neglected. That's what I'm telling you all. They are feeling neglected. Social services, your name calling catfish. Papa Jagabat, your name calling. Where the care? Where the care there? Where the caress? The care there? Where it is? Absent. The pensioners, especially those in the Demerara River, they said they ain't got pension for months. And we've been getting this persistent, ubiquitous complaint. Go think about the dictionary. Consistent, ubiquitous complaint. We got to fix it. Fix it, Granger. I mean, catfish. Fix it. Let me fix it. FYI, signs in the times. Let me fix the people pension. You serve your country. You're retired. Least we could do is treat our pensioners with some respect and dignity. Come on, guys. Signs in the times. Signs in the times. But there are some sugar workers in Port Moran. They were on the way to the Baghdad this morning, ladies and gentlemen, when they were attacked by bees. Pocketori. They were attacked. Several of them, ladies and gentlemen, were injured, seriously bitten by bees. That's the news coming out of Port Moran. Seriously bitten. Pocketori. Since them boys come back like a dark cloud over this country, represented by the Jumbie bird. Dark cloud. Shame. What's happening? The bees attacked the fellas. Take a listen. Take a look.
I'm at Port Moran Hospital with the sugar workers. And they were attacked this morning while going to work. Aye. What happened this morning while they were going to work?
I go to work and they leave a pull and a flag be attack me. And the beats are by the parallel and I was jump in the canal. And I'm down at the canal over 1 hour and need this stuff in the water and the bean are loose.
So how many people you estimate got bitten by the bees?
About 30 have get bite, about 70 have been in the liver.
And this happened while I was traveling
While I was traveling in the liver, I got to work.
So there was bushes on the dam?
Bush right through, yes, the dam is the bush right through. You get to the dam for walk.
So the bush had the bees inside?
The bee been on the cane field, a dam bed.
On the dam bed?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bushes there?
Yeah, there's a lot of bush on the dam.
Okay.
So lots of body get bite, you can go in and see.
Don't allow people to go in. Anybody critical?
Yeah, 4 man get bad by them. They're very bad, and 2 of them by him.
Okay. This is a situation that I spoke about, bees with bushes, and this happened at the back dam. And this is over 25 people were bitten by the bees. What you want to say, brother? What happened at the back dam there? There's a lot of bushes on the dam?
Yeah, dam plus field. Dam plus the field.
And plus the field.
Yeah.
So they were the bees.
Now these are cutting cane. So out the back dam. Bad.
So it's very bad.
Yeah.
So this is the problem, and there's all families here. A lot of people are here from them relatives and friends and parents who are all being bitten by bees. And I saw some guys, Suko people here. Wait a what?
Right.
You can see all these people here.
Yep. That's what went down in Port Moran today. You heard what the sugarcane worker said. You heard that? He said they were on the water. They had to jump overboard under the canal bridge over. Oh, he said the bees now loose, Abby. You think they're natural? That's what's called pocketori. Unexplained. 1 whole hour, you in water. He said the bees not loose, Abby. It's them boys. It's them boys and the jumpy board. That's why I want you all know. Them boys and the jumpy board. 1 hour? How can you explain that? 1 hour. We really need another National Day prayer. We probably need a whole week this time. Sheena Hazel, Colleen, is that natural? Shelley Bannister, Andrew Cuthbert. For those persons now joining us, Paul Benjamin, Paula Benjamin, Desiree Manuel, Royston Walters, share the damn live stream. Gwenna Jones, Wilfred McCurdy, that's natural? You think so? We got to fix that. We need at least a week, a national week of prayer. Right? And just to make sure, we probably need a month. 1 hour. Abby on the water. And the bees not loose, Abby. Since they put a board down. People. Life has not been the same. The rest is history. But really, since them boys come, they come with the things. Since they touched down, August 2nd, 2020, things different. Bees in Port Morant, 1 hour. You heard the fella. We fact checking. That's the source. We fact checking. 1 hour. We underwater and bees not loose, Abby. We got to pray for that situation. Got to pray for that. Moving on to fight card, folks. Pace and power. Share the damn live stream. Have you done so, Gladstone Matthew? Shirley Bannister, Beverly Romaine, Blondes Barker, Volmay Wilson. Share the damn live stream. Smash the emoji button. Partner with us. Pace and power. Moving on, guys. You know what's sad? I don't know. Sometimes you think the Father abandoned we. Sometimes you think the Father said, if you be willing, let this country pass from me. Let it pass from me. Nevertheless, when you see some things that are happening in this country, brace yourself. Let's start here. Accident. Let's start here. Just this morning. All right. Just this morning. This sad. You know where this happened? Since this month start, folks, I tell you, we need a week of national prayers. At least a month. Just to make sure. This was quarantine. A businessman in the quarantine died after a car struck him along the Nick Public Road just today. Dead is Rajendra Kadaru, also known as Andy. He operates Sharon Snackett with his wife, and they ply their trade opposite the Albion police station. According to information gathered, it says that Kadaru was returning home from praying at the Rose Hall Town Masjid at 5:30. He was heading home from morning prayers when Rajendra Kadaru met his untimely demise, struck down along the Nick Public Road at Albion today. Yeah. And that isn't the first for the month. The first accident for the month was on May 1st, believe it or not, Sandy Bab Street, where Roberto Narain, allegedly drunk driving, smashed into a car, jumped the red light, smashed into a car, and one of the occupants of the car was Ian McDeesey. Yesterday was another accident. This time the car was owned by one Narish Singh, driven by Kelvin Gashuan. And this accident occurred by Samantha Point. The story said, the report says that they were proceeding east along the northern side of the said road at a fast rate when the driver lost control of his vehicle, causing it to swerve south, where he drove off the road and ran into a concrete bridge. Lost his life. Folks, let me tell you all something. Something is wrong in this place. Right? Something is wrong in this place. I'm not saying that lightly. We need more than a national day of prayers. These accidents are natural. We need more than one national day of prayer. We need a whole week. And I am suggesting, just to be certain, Carol Hudson, Alfred, Sylvia Allen, Marilyn Thomas, just to be certain, let me make it a month. National Month of Fasting and Prayer. Something is wrong. Since the Jumbie Boy touchdown. Here is some content, folks. We have a TikTok page in my name on TikTok. And we've been curating content specifically for that page. Specifically for TikTok. Search for my name on TikTok and follow me there. Specific content for TikTok. And this is what we put out last month. After we've been watching at these accidents. Watching at them. Folks, brace yourself. Brace yourself. We've been looking at these accidents and making notes. And this is just April month. We've already had 3. And we're the 6th day of May. And we've already had 3. And we find this report we're about to show you at the end of April. And there was an accident after that in April. We filed this report on the 20th, the 30th. There was an accident that took a life. Nothing irregular. Take a look at accidents in April. Take a look. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Thanks for joining Credible Sources. Thanks for joining Credible Sources. Credible, valid information. Ghana is perhaps the only country with such a high incidence of road accidents per capita. Sorry, the term road accidents should be reserved for fender benders. In the cooperative oil-producing republic, it's pure, unadulterated carnage. Here is April in accidents in a country with the most dangerous roadways in the world. April 6th. City street food vendor Deborah Salagram, or Auntie Sucky, 59, lost her life in an accident on the Penitence Public Road after she reportedly turned into the path of a minibus and the motor scooter she was riding. April 10th. Fisherman Vladimir Bazara, 44 of Masara village, was riding a motorcycle when he lost control and fell on the Masara Access Road in North Rupununi, Region 9. Also on April 10th, Anai Village Councillor Leonard George died as the minibus he was driving at a fast rate crashed into a tree in the vicinity of Bena Hill Junction. Another relative and her 6-year-old son were also in the bus when George lost control after he drove into a pothole reportedly and crashed into a nearby tree on the grass parapet. Their lives, fortunately, were spared. On April 10th as well, Makeda Quick, just 14 years old, of Section D Sophia and a student of Tuckville Secondary School, died after the pedal bike she was on was struck by a speeding motorcyclist. The motorcyclist was reportedly speeding, lost control, and struck the teenager. The motorcyclist was lying on the motorcycle in stunts mode at the time. Quick was flung some distance into the air before falling into a nearby drain. April 11th, another teenager, Odell Taylor, 18, was riding at a fast rate and without a helmet when he was involved in an accident on the 1 Mile Road in Linden, Wisma. He collided with another motorcycle. Barely halfway through the month, Bartica businessman Premnath Prasad, a 54-year-old businessman also known as Greensman, died after he was struck down by a motorcyclist at First Avenue in Bartica. The motorcycle was going at a fast rate when the rider apparently lost control and struck Prasad, who was standing on the parapet of the said road. April 18th, security guard Alex Amsterdam, 24, died in a collision on the railway embankment. Amsterdam was employed with the OPS security service. Amsterdam was riding a motorcycle that collided with a car which was in the process of crossing an intersection. Alex's fiancée is 5 months pregnant with their first child. The carnage, the accidents begin to pick up pace. April 18th again, Sandra Pandey is fatally struck down crossing the Malripo Public Road on the East Coast. April 26th, 62-year-old mechanic Randy Lee died and several others were injured following an accident along the number 52 Mabura Trail. Another pothole to blame. Additionally, on April 26th, security officer Saul Drepol, 29, was involved in a serious accident along the Pleasance Public Road, East Coast, Demerara. He died 3 days later at hospital April 27th, Mohan Tulsi, 56, is struck down dead crossing the Bagatstong public road. April 27th, still, a 14-year-old was seriously injured and hospitalized after a vehicular accident at Irish Quarantine, Berbice. The 14-year-old was driving. April 28th, a cyclist, Henchan Basdio, 29, collided with a car along the Enmore Access Road on the East Coast. He succumbed at the Georgetown Public Hospital. April 28th, several persons are in hospital following an accident at the Iflot Public Road, West Coast, Demerara. It is nothing short of a miracle that there were no fatalities from the speeding minibus which attempted to overtake a car, resulting in the accident. The bus was reportedly driven by a 37-year-old Troy Den Harrington. And then there were scenes like this, where a driver lost control on the Linden Suicide Highway and ran off the road. We all have a responsibility to exercise the 5 C's when using the roadways: care, caution, consideration, common sense, and courtesy, and arrive alive. Arrive alive. Thanks for joining Credible Sources. Just the facts.
That's 1 month. 1 month. Told you guys we do our homework here. That is 1 month. Moving on to fight card, folks. Moving on to fight card. Abuse. Abuse. This young lady's sister is accusing her husband and in-laws of wanton abuse, which led to her demise quite recently. Folks, this is another pandemic we're dealing with. This right here is yet another pandemic we are dealing with in our country, and that we must take seriously. We're going to do a piece on this. Now, S. Degu, she's alleging her sister Anjali Mankaran, known as Rajni or Cheko. She says her sister was a humble person, but she's alleging that she was in a very, very abusive marriage, physically abusive marriage for 5 years. Physical abuse, she's alleging, at the hand of her sister's in-laws and her husband. And she's alleging also that they beat Anjali Mankaran to death. Signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times. Look at this other story. I believe this at Linden. A 5-year-old was savagely beaten because his father says, eat out the Chinese food. A 5-year-old beaten, but an inch, as we say it here in the vernacular, of his life for $1,000. That's how life is. That's how much life is worth. Right? So a 5-year-old life in this country is worth a Chinese food. The father's in police custody. The life of a 5-year-old is worth a Chinese food. His father beat him savagely for eating out, quote unquote, eating out Chinese food. Signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times. Moving on to the fight card, the trench crappos, the jagabats, the tadpoles, the cricketers, the scarecrows, the carrion crows, and the jumbie bird. Well, you all know your boy Bolsonaro is visiting. He is visiting. One and only embattled Bolsonaro in the UK. He is visiting us, ladies and gentlemen. And here are some of the things he's going to be looking at during the course of his visit. They're telling us that the two countries have shared a broad, that is Guyana and Brazil, a broad bilateral agenda covering issues such as infrastructure development, energy cooperation, trade and investment, health, agriculture, and defense, security cooperation as well. These are among some of the things that Bolsonaro will be focusing on during his visit to Guyana, his state visit. And I believe that Brazil and Guyana established diplomatic relations in August 1968. And late this afternoon, we saw some reporting out of Big Uncle Gordon's, a news entity news source, that the Brazilians and Guyana, they inked treaties to cement cooperations in security and the justice sectors. In the security and the justice sector, and that is some reporting we saw coming out of Big Uncle Gordon, Mosley's news source, folks, and which we commend to you guys as well for credible and valid information. But I think this visit was about Mark Phillips, who always looked like the odd man out for some reason. Mark is the prime minister. Mark Phillips is the prime minister and first vice president. But Mark seems to be an afterthought. In lots of the photographs, he seems that way. He seems always like the odd man out. Why is that, Muriel King? Mark Doris, Maureen Coppin-Williams. Why does Mark always look like the odd man out? Chisel Chipper, Asquith, Schultz, Vanessa Silva. Mark always looking like the odd man out. Bolsonaro is here, folks. Bolsonaro is here. And just look at the disrespect in which they continue to treat Mark Phillips. Take a look at the disrespect. Right. Remember, Mark Phillips is prime minister constitutionally, but not in action, not in the powers devolved to him. He's supposed to be prime minister and first vice president, but they forget he's vice president. Listen to some of the commentators at the event just this morning. Listen to them and who they give esteem to. Listen.
But it's still an exciting time. Of course, what we can expect, the signing of an MOU to ratify and change the entire corridor for South America and benefit tremendously. We're also seeing the arrival of the Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Vice President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana.
Lot of security. Mind you, Mark Phillips, Prime Minister, is the first vice president, but that is never mentioned. That is never mentioned anywhere. Why they treat him Mark like this? That is what I want to know. But the second vice president, they don't even say second vice president. It's vice president. Cameron Augustus, why they treating Mark like that? Ingrid King, why they treating Mark like that? Maureen Coppin Williams, Margaret Duncan Andrews, Samantha Ferguson, Small Williams, Clive Johnson, why they treating Mark so Petal Brown, Sandra Ford, Clive Johnson, why they treating Mark so? Mark always seems the odd man out. Like this afterthought. Why they treating Mark so? And a lot of security. A lot of security. We noted. AG had a lot of security as he arrived at the convention center, the conference center. The AG had a lot of security as well. Take a look.
And, it is a very, very, very beautiful mood here at the Arthur Chung Conference Center. It seems as though So that is the arrival of the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandlal, just stepping out of his vehicle there.
Yeah. You all saw Anil approach BJ for a handshake? BJ like, why you come late? You all saw that? The man approached for a handshake. BJ never changed his position once. You know he's supposed to be here ready. How you make me arrive before you and you now come? Where you went? May have been in New Market Street. Newmarket and Thomas. But that being said, you saw that? Take another look.
And, it is a very, very, very beautiful mood here at the Arthur Chung Conference Center. It seems as though So that is the arrival of the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandlal, just stepping out of his vehicle there.
Papa Jagabat was like, get in your position. You know you come late, you come for shake hand. That being said, why the street in Edgel? So since Edgel got a holler on Region 5, since Edgel got a holler on Region, I find the street in Edgel, anyhow, this country not a real place. And tonight I'm blaming the graphic artists. Y'all know y'all dear to my heart. The graphic artists, I know how they're rolling out Edgel, sir. We saw some graphics recently, and we didn't know if it was Edgel's second coming or it was a homegoing. the graphic artists, different. How they roll out Edgel, sir. This thing look little that announcement-y at the side. Arrival day, we say like it's the second coming, Edgel in the clouds, the legs missing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, right? Folks, so wherever y'all pay this graphic artist, y'all ask back for y'all money. Y'all ask back for y'all. And this simple graphic probably costs a good $20,000, $30,000. Right? How to roll out Edgel like this on arrival day? Edgel legs missing, look little homegoing-ish kind of thing. And we don't wish that one. The good bishop by any means. So y'all don't put you out, sir. I beg you. I beg you for the bishop. Don't roll you out like that. Please and thank you. Do not roll out the bishop in this manner. We don't talk. Moving on to the fight card, folks. Jagabat trench crappos. Jagabats and trench crappos. The cricketers and the jumbie birds. Carrion crows and scarecrows. Well, the GPA wasn't having it. Ghana Press Association. The Ghana Press Association over the weekend, guys, they were not having it. And they were very livid. That apparently chief reporter was at a certain media event and was given a prize place on the panel and presumed to lecture bona fide journalists, credible and valid journalists in the art and craft of journalism. Well, folks, it didn't end nicely because the GPA, the Ghana Press Association, put out a salty statement over the weekend. And even though they didn't mention him by name, we know the Jacobats when we hear about them. We know, right? We just know. And again, folks, the Ghana Press Association, they weren't having it. They weren't having it a little bit, and they weren't having it plenty. And I just want to quote a part of this statement because, as I tell you, it was salty. It was salty, people. It was salty. So here, what part of that statement read? Whoever wrote this, I owe y'all a trick. Whoever wrote it, listen to what they said. Y'all know y'all able. Nazibal Company, y'all know y'all able. They said politicians across the divide claim to have any modicum of interest in improving the standard of journalism. They ought to immediately cease utilizing social media influencers in the place of journalists. To continue to do so is to contribute to the degradation of journalism at the altar of expediency of reach, likes, and shares. In this way, sections of the public are led to believe that such social media content is in keeping with globally accepted standards of journalism. Does this mean that anyone with a few followers, limited language competence, is it limited language competence for me? No regard for fact-checking, etc., can be regarded by himself or herself and the public as a journalist because a politician uses him or her as an information conduit? You see, the GPA didn't playing. The GPA didn't playing. That being said, folks, that being said, moving on to fight card, share the damn live stream, smash the emoji button, party with me, share, Leonard Jacobs, Anita Atkins, Ann Kearns, Nicole Brandis Higgins. Oh, you didn't got to have you folks here. Well, the cows took over the new Mandela Diamond Access Road. You know where they got the Jumbie Bird? The Jumbie Bird monument. The cows have taken over. They invaded the new Mandela Eccles Access Road. Take a look. Take a listen. If you guys are driving that way, please be careful. Slow down, arrive alive, and don't let's be a statistic ourselves. Slow down and arrive alive. Look at the cows took over that road recently. They take it over. Take it over.
Yo, so they see it.
Yep, that is the Mandela Eccles access road. And to be fair to the cattle guys, to be fair to our cattle, up to a few months ago, all that area was pasture. Up to a few recent months ago, all of that area was pasture where the cows grazed uninterrupted. But nobody sent them the memo. Nobody sent the cattle the memo that they are now persona non grata in that area. Sad to say, in that area. So what they did, they went home. They went home. We outside. That's what the cows say.
Yo, so they see it.
Again, if you're heading into that area, guys, watch out for the cattle, watch out for the cow. Take it easy there. Look out, slow down, arrive alive. Purgatory. Yep. Rudy Small strikes again. Wild card. According to Papa Jagabat. Wild card. Rudy Small strikes again. Purgatory. Rudy just wake up and decide, I ain't like too much cars coming into the Linden Hospital complex. I can build a wall. You just wake up over the last 24 hours and say, I ain't like too many cars coming in here. Taxis stopping outside, dropping off people coming through this gate. I can put a wall. Rudy Small decided unilaterally, I can build a wall on the road in Linden and block the cars from coming into the Linden Hospital complex. But the town council wasn't having it. The town council, Lord Mayor, Arundel, wasn't having it. And they sent a cease order, folks, that says you must seek permission from the council. You can't just build on the road, build a wall, cross the road. Right. Well, Karen, Rudy Small just decided he can build a wall. The Burley Wall. The Linden Burley Wall. Wild card, Rudy Small. Folks, Guyana is the greatest country on earth. I tell you that. Undisputed. You won't find this anywhere else in the world. A chief executive wake up and decides, you know what? The road belongs to the hospital. I can put a wall. No consulting with the town council. No consulting with the community. I ain't like too many cars coming in here. It's hurt my ears. You just build a wall. Folks, who share the live stream? Who's smashing the damn emoji button? This is wild card, Rudy Small. Jack, you call it wild card. This is a wild card. You understand what? You understand why he's accommodated? Right? You know, sometimes there's method to madness, and then sometimes it's just madness. It's just plain old madness. Man, just wake up. Say, I can build a wall. Listen to Donald Trump too much. I can build a wall, folks. Vote to me. I can build a wall across the entrance of the hospital. Different. Really small. Different. That's why I want y'all know. Right? Share the damn live stream. Credible and valid. We only want credible viewers. Valid viewers, as a matter of fact. Valid viewers and credible comments. Really small. The wicked stink and dirty. Wicked stink and dirty. What do we mean by that? Take this. Right? Take this. In Linden, there's a squatting community at Amelia's Ward in Linden. You remember them boys that love Linden? You remember them? They went and break down all the houses today. And the squatting community. You have to share the live stream now. So the international community could see what these chagabats, trench crappos, tadpoles, and cricketers, scarecrows, carrion crows, and zombie birds when they do it. Could we do that now? You know, there's a place on the west side, in Canal Polder, a squatting community there, by the reserve, by the Conservancy Dam. An important piece of real estate in this country, Conservancy and Dam. They built up houses there. You know, since this administration came in, what they do? Oh, you waiting to hear me say they bulldoze them? No, they give them running water and lights. But in Amelia's Ward, they went in to break down the houses today. That's what they did. Oh, you don't believe? Take a look. Take a listen.
Structures that have been dismantled.
Region 10, Linden, Amelia's Ward in particular. I would like to say thanks to Info 10. That is the regional news entity, Info 10, for that footage. A great source of information for that region. Info 10. Look for them on social media. That footage is compliments of Info 10. That's what's happening. Anything the people can't control, they destroy. And that's why that's happening there at Linden. Anything they can't control, they destroy. Which takes us to Trevor Ben and what's happening at the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. That's what they're doing, mashing up the credit union by having a few of their ilks, folks. By having a few of their ilks. Within the last 72 hours, passing a no confidence motion against the chairman of the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, a clique at the credit union facilitated this. Right? And then the Ministry of Labor, its department that deals with cooperatives, sanctioned it after a missive of correspondence was forwarded to them. But this is being challenged legally. The legality of it is being challenged, folks. And I'm being made to understand that there is a protest on Wednesday, and all members of the credit union and the public who know this is wrong, you're being invited here at 12 on Wednesday. 12 on Wednesday at the credit union on Hatfield Street. 12 o'clock on Wednesday. As I said, the legality of this no confidence is being challenged. And some of the reasoning we are seeing behind that, one missive said, sought to inform this rogue board and this clique that the motion of no confidence against the chairman, Mr. Trevor Benn, tabled at a special meeting of the committee on the 21st of April, was acknowledged. And it was sanctioned by one Debbie Prasad. And again, it is being said that this motion is illegal. It is illegal. It is illegal. And so again, the protest is on Wednesday at 12. You're a member of the union, you feel strongly about this issue. You're a member of the public, you feel strongly about this issue. Monday at 12, Wednesday, next Wednesday at 12, in front of the credit union. Next Wednesday, just to be accurate, guys, it's the 11th day of May. The 11th of May, in front of the credit union at 12. Protest. It is illegal. And all the reasonings we saw behind it says it's illegal. Picking up some of the reporting out of News Source says that they have seen, also I've seen it as well. We on this side have seen it too. A correspondence out of the secretary, the management secretary. The management secretary. It is the management secretary of the credit union that's put forward an opinion stating that the moves by some of these committee members were unconstitutional and without legal basis. The secretary goes on to say, Christopher Thomas goes on to say that those breaches of the law of Guyana and lapses of good governance would be of great concern to all stakeholders, especially the membership. The breaches of the law which occurred during the course of this no confidence motion, the lapses of good governance would be of great concern to all stakeholders, especially the membership. Protest, the 11th day of May, next Wednesday, 12 o'clock, in front of the credit union there in Hatfield Street. You feel strong about the issue? Support. Boots on the ground. That being said, look at the administration since they came back. So it's an interim management committee there. And they seem to like interim management committee. Ms. Debbie Prasad of the cooperatives department that deals with cooperatives and societies in the Ministry of Labor has installed a IMC at the Linden Utility Cooperative Society. You see, the brunt of the struggle is being faced by Linden. The Linden Utility Cooperative Society deals with the Linden Power Company, and they have upturned the whole company, upturned the management, and installed an IMC. We saw also an IMC being installed recently at the West Demerara Market Cooperative Society. Anything they can control, they try to destroy. And also we saw an IMC being installed at the Amalgamated Transport and General Cooperative Credit Union Limited. So IMCs have returned, and those of you who know our history of the recent past, of recent vintage, know that this is how the PP like to rule. They know they can't win an election in these cooperatives, and so they install their own IMCs. That is how they perpetuate what Kemraj Ramjitan, leader of the Alliance for Change, Member of Parliament, describes as control freakism. Control freakism. So they are on this crusade. Wherever you can't control, we can block up our IMC. Right? So you broke up the squatter settlement at Linden, but you left the one in Region 3. And you give them light and water to boot. And the credit unions you can't control, IMCs. And you all know that Trevor Ben has done fantastic work with the Ghana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union under their tenure, himself and the team. Under their tenure. Fantastic work. And this is what's happening now. That is what is happening now, folks. And finally tonight, photo of the day. Some of y'all different. I want y'all to know. Y'all different. So them boys go down by the casino in Church Street. Right? The casino in Church Street. Let's go in the casino and hotel. They don't know what it's going to do. Oh, if you are going down the side, let the church alone, man. Let the church alone. Some people don't care. Man park the car on the church bridge by the entrance of the church. The man park the car and gone by the casino. Them okay? You said respect in this country for the places of worship. Whether it's a masjid, whether it's a temple, it's a mosque, it's a church, it's a cathedral, whatever it is. People used to be respectful. No, the church is parking lot. The church is parking lot. Right? The church is a parking lot. The man gone and park outside the church. And the man gone. Yeah, take it easy. The man gone. The church is asking us to desist from parking on their property because they want to go in and come out freely without any encumbrances. Right? So the same way y'all go by the casino and the hotel. When y'all go by the casino or the hotel, not park on the bridge. Don't park on our bridge. Don't come around us. Funny. Don't. Y'all go by the casino and the hotel. Y'all park the side. Folks, that's our program. Final program in the ring for the week. Be back tomorrow with our podcast. Be back on Sunday with our podcast as well. Good to see each and every one of you. Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day comes up on Sunday. Just in case I don't see you guys before that. We're going to be on with the podcast on this. We're going to be on. Happy Mother's Day. I like starting in advance, like how we start saying Happy International Nurses Day. We start long in advance. We said we own pace and power. Folks, we cannot do these programs without you at all. We can't. We just can't. That's what I'm telling you. We just can't. That being said, guys, partner with us. Push us forward. Partner with us. Let us meet our goal for this month. Keep the lights on. Keep the doors open. Lights on. Doors open. Pace and power. We got Zelle. We got Cash App. We got PayPal. We got MMG. We're available via MoneyGram, via Western Union as well. You want some more guidance? How you guys can partner with us in this? Make a difference in our programming. 627-6963. If you're in the diaspora, of course, you got to put 592 in front of that. 627-6963. And we're going to be very grateful for that. Push us. Meet our monthly obligations. Keep the lights on. Keep the doors open. That being said, 627-6963 if you need further guidance. That's our program, guys. Pace and power. It's been my privilege being here with you guys all week. And I'm so grateful. We are so grateful and heartened that each and every one of you join us night after night, program after program. Whether it's FYI, you've been below the belt with us, you've been in the ring with us, and you've been viewing the stories we've been putting out on credible sources, found at crediblesourcesgy.com. We're heartened, we're touched, we're moved tremendously. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your love. Thanks. See you guys next week, same time, same place. It's Monday night, we're going to be on Credible Sources. That being said, good to see you, Shelley Bannister. Good to see you, Clive Jackson, Joel Spartan Hardy, and Cassandra Keeler, Carlton Beverly, and Will Felix Kimod, Patricia Kissoon. Good to see you, Don Nelson. Good to see you. I see Michael Bryden. Good to see you. It's going by so fast. Odwin Lake and Nicole Brandis Higgins. Good to see you, Junan Muriel King, Candy Lead and Jujit, and Marky Mark. Good to see you. Selena Fraser, good to see you as well. Claire Alexis Chamley Richmond, good to see Colin Solomon, good to see Eva Garnett, Muriel King, Sharon Castillo Edwards, good to see you as well. Pace and Power, share the damn live stream, smash the emoji button, partner with us. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, MMG, MoneyGram, Western Union, all for your convenience. You want to know more? How you can partner with us in this way? 627-6963. That's our time. That's our program. Stay safe. Stay safe. Slow down on the road. Let's not arrive alive. Please and thank you. Arrive alive. That being said, folks, God be with you. Stay safe. Stay safe. That's our time.